up, man? So I'm getting these messages from Lady Red. She telling me every week I'm coming over here in some other new location. She can't pick up the baby, she can't drop her back off, she can't take her here, and she want me to drive her here, drive her there. But she always got this PPO stuff out, going to court, doing all of this, saying all of this stuff, texting me all these crazy messages out the way. I'll read them to you, what I said and what she said. But it don't make sense. But not like I said before, she have these kids over here, these people who smoke crack and these drugs. And I remember that I came over there to get her son from there. This is before our daughter was born. And they put the gun out on me because I told her, you have to leave out this house, we have to go. You know what I'm saying? If I'm overseeing you and your son, if you telling me that I'm his father, stepping in as his father's place, I don't want you at this crack house no more. And it's not a crack house, it's my people's house. No, if the people here at this house, the guy comes out the house, stays on the corner, he hold the signs for change, he talk to all the crackheads and all this stuff. He come home, adult man brings him crack and drugs, and then he smoke drugs and crack all around the kids and stuff like this. And this is where he was living with no food. I brought food over here, no tissue, no nothing. Cabinets empty, everything empty. I'm bringing all this stuff over here, telling you can come to my house, you can come live with me, you can come do this, we can work together, get out of this, and this is how you want to act and play like nothing. You didn't do nothing wrong, and nothing happened to these kids. And this is how you supposed to live with these kids and what you're supposed to put them through. Now I don't understand that. Now this is the system, and this who they decided to give my daughter to is her mother. I brought all this to their attention. I have all this video proof, but now she's telling me that this is where the child at. Instead of meeting where we're supposed to meet at, she's saying you can pick her up from here this weekend. The next time I get her, bring the child, you can pick her up from here. Like what? She didn't even talk, no communication about her work schedule, no nothing. All the stuff that she's claiming, all the stuff she's saying, getting her lawyer for it. So I don't understand what's the point of you going through all of this nonsense, getting a lawyer, doing all of that, when you yourself don't keep up with none of the orders, emotions, or parenting time that you got. Why would you come get parenting time if you don't get the child? You get parenting time just to have the child, just to put the child somewhere else, just so you can get child support. Because you know, if I want to use it, so you're trying to get me on child support now. So before you get some get moved up or whatever, you can be already on child support. That's all you do. You work in the system so you can get paid. The check comes from me and my daughter. That don't make sense. So I'm playing. So I'm about to pull to this house right now. Before I come to this house, this is when they put the gun out on me. The dope man pulled the. I'm like, we have to go. And her stepdad, he come outside, he's so skinny and fragile, he all, oh, messed up and stuff. Man, you gotta get out of here. The dope man say, man, you better leave her alone. I said, man, this is my girl, we about to leave. This is my fiance, we up out of here. She's not about to be staying here. I don't care who it is, you can just go like this. Like I said before, he said, I told him, I said, you don't know me. You don't know me, why would you come do this? This is crackheads. You selling crack to these people in this house, and you wanna come over here and get in the middle of this. You don't know what's going on, who right or wrong, and I need to think about this. And he backed down. I'm telling you, these people put the gun out on me. With the dope man came, put the gun on me at this crackhead's house where she's keeping my child. Now how does that make sense for the courts to give her my child for custody if it's not some type of system that they have us out for? They're telling me in an educated mindset household with a man who feeds his children away from the system, they want to give it to somebody who supports the system. Because it's a system. Why do you think they gave her my child and give her more time so my daughter could be corrupted? Feeding her hot Cheetos, annihilators, and all this from birth. I'm feeding her fruits and vegetables. Give her to the mom. Taking her to the crack house. I'm keeping her at my own house. I went to work to get my own house. I keep my daughter at my own house and under my personal watch. But you just come get the child and drop her off, whoever, family, whoever, take her. And so what's the point of you coming to court fighting me, wasting all my time and all my money, making me lose my trucker job if you want to, you know what I'm saying? People are just petty and childish. And the system need to pay attention to these signs and all these things. So this is why I use my freedom of speech. I can tell you my ex did this to me and this is what my ex doing. This is my freedom of speech and they try to take that from me. Talking about give me court orders to file this. You can't say this, take your Lai'Anna pay. I ain't taking nothing down. That's why we must stand. This is my freedom of speech and I get to say what I want and what I'm going through. And you can say what you have to do and what you're going through anonymously if you want to. You can come in on the page, Asman Productions at yahoo.com. You can tell me your story and what you're going through. And it's all about anonymously or whatever. If you want to speak up, if you want to comment on this, if whatever you want to do, just tell your stories about what you're going through in your custody cases and other police cases and other things like that the system is putting us through. We have to stick together. See all these bad people out here in this world sticking together. All the weed heads stick together. All the dope fiends stick together. But all of us people who are hard working and making money, trying to make a difference and make business, we need to come together and stick together. And that's what this is about. So I'm pulling up to this house right now. Somebody just want to drop my kid off here, whatever they feel like going, whatever their life is. They're going to take my daughter with them, wherever they going, the grocery store, do this. I don't know what's what. Nobody called me, nobody talked to me, nobody text me, nobody Facebook me, nobody emailed me, nobody said nothing. I just got to sit here and wait. Nobody here at this house, nobody communicating, nobody nothing. So How is that what's right for people to be doing to each other? And we still sitting here bickering and fighting over all this custody and all this stuff. When it's clear who's supposed to have the kid, who's doing the best for the child, you know what I mean? So I don't understand that. So what am I supposed to do now? What is a parent supposed to do now that these people not picking up your child? You trying to cooperate, you trying to be the bigger person about the situation, you trying to do this. What are you supposed to do? Nothing? Just live the rest of your life like this?
She just texted and said, my bad, she not there.
Now she just texted me saying, my bad, she not there. So she don't even know where her own daughter is. She don't even have a baby. Look at this. My bad, she not there. I drove all the way over here, wasted time, gas money, minutes of my life where I could be making another song for y'all, making another video for my YouTube channel, SMA Productions L.L.C. And now she talking about my bad, she not even there. She don't even know where she is. You don't even know where your daughter is, or who have her, who moving around, who doing all of this. You get your child, you talk about I'm at work, I'm staying there till 11:30 p.m. It's Sunday, why you lying? What job you work if you not communicating schedules like you said it's supposed to be doing in the court and stuff, like the court order said? What is the schedule? What is all of this? I'll tell you everything about the time and everything I'm staying, what's going on, cooperating the best as I can to the court orders and everything that we talked about in court in front of the judge. You've done nothing. You don't have a car. You said, I have a car, I have a transportation, and you can't even get a ride. You're telling me I can't. So that's a lie. I have all this evidence about her lying to the courts, to the system, just so she can get some custody time and some custody and some parenting time. It's all a lie. It's petty, childish. What is your whole motive? And that's what I said before. She looked at me in the eye and said, I'm gonna prove to you that you're not a good man. God ain't real. You evil just like the rest of everybody else on this planet and all of this. So her motive behind this is not because she loved the child, not because none of this. Her motive behind this is to teach me a lesson about being a good person, about being a good man, being a good father, being a good leader and role model in my community. Starting businesses, doing all of this, getting me to fight her, getting me to do all of this stuff. She slapped me on purpose to get me to fight her. She stole from me, she cheated on me, she did this on purpose. Her motive behind it is to be evil, to get me to change, to corrupt me into something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Adam, I'm acid. So I'm not about to do nothing Adam did and give in to no female with no devil complex. That had nothing to do with me. There's people with these Eve complexes need to let it go. If it's a good person out there for you, whether it's a guy or a girl, because the case will go vice versa. It be evil men doing this stuff to women, and it be evil women doing this stuff to men. Why can't you even call yourself a man or woman? What type of man or woman and just sit out here pettily, just doing stuff because, and not even thinking about the life of the child? These actions should be proof in court that you don't care about the life of the child, the whereabouts, the food, if they eating, if they dress or nothing. Yo, what's best interest is not your mindset towards your child. You still focused on if I'm happy with my new girl, or if I'm living here or doing this, doing that. You worried about what's my big job. He can pay child support while he don't see his child. She in the court, I want child support, I want this, I want that. How you gonna come take somebody's child after you get parenting time because you left for 9 months, and then wait and keep the child without even coming back? Because you don't supposed to see the child for some few hours. Never bring the child back. Keep her until they force the custody on you. Well, he ain't paying this. Give me child support. Give me the child support. And then say, come get your baby. What? The system not being stupid. She not playing the system. That's what the system is. This is what they want. This is how they pin us down. Whether you black, Mexican, or white, whatever. That's the system. It's all about the government versus the public. We need to stick together as people and get into these offices and make these laws right. Tired of people getting rich, getting money, getting this, whatever, and turn it back on their people like they never went through that stuff, where that stuff doesn't exist down in the hood, as they say. That's very real. That's why I say vote McLean. I don't have to. I have too much integrity. There's so much money I get, how much fame I get. It doesn't matter how much movies I make, songs I make, how many concerts I do. I'm still real to the streets. I know exactly what all of us going through and what we dealing with, and that's being real, doing something different about it. Not letting your people struggle while you getting rich. That's being real. So anybody talk about, oh, he a real nigga, this, all of this stuff. That's lies. No, no, no. How many of these stars and celebrities came from being broke and sleeping in the car, who went back to their neighborhood and did something different about for all the 50 states? Who did something different about every kid that's starving in America? Who did something different? Created systems, organizations, buildings, parks, and all of this stuff. Who doing something with all these such millions that they make? You know what I'm saying? You make billions of dollars every year, and to fix the street costs $50,000. You gonna have $50,000 to fix the streets or buy books for the schools? Why you look up and respect these people? I don't understand. That ain't me. I don't respect none of these celebrities, none of these people. I don't look up to them. I don't idolize them. I don't have no feelings towards them. I don't even listen to none of these nothings. I don't got time for that. I'm just telling you, where's my daughter at? She's talking about, oh, my bad, she ain't even there. What sense does that even make? That's what I'm saying now. And if I don't bring her back, she could be going to court filing orders. I want my baby. They're gonna be bringing me in all this. I don't got time for that, man. They gonna say I'm wrong for not bringing her back. Why? It's all the evidence here. She don't. This is a continuance evidence. It's like a ongoing ongoing action she make against me and this child. You know what I'm saying? Ongoing. She don't care about me or this child. She don't know where the child at. She calling me, telling me she one place, she not this place, she the other place, she not this place. She don't even, that means the child not with you. If you have to keep calling around to see where your child is, you don't know where she is. You out partying, doing whatever you doing, out laid up with somebody again to have another kid to put up for adoption. That's crazy. There's too much stuff going on in this system. And it's the people. How can you be utilizing the system to work over on your own people that's struggling and going through this stuff with you? Like, we need to stick together and let these people stay out of our business. Most of you people going to file for child support and CPS, all that stuff, y'all ain't real. All of us going through this, whether we trying to, you know, keep our clothes, the clothes for our kids clean, washing, everybody go through stuff. And we out here judging and acting like this, pinning stuff against each other. That's that divide and conquer. While we sitting out here being divided and conquered, still affected by imperialism, these people still owning up everything, buying up our houses, foreclosing us, taking over our cities, shutting our schools down. And we sitting around talking about LeBron, the Curry, iPhone, the Samsung. Come on now. This city need to grow up. What do you think about this? I want you to like, subscribe to us on YouTube, like our pages on Facebook. She still ain't telling me where my child is. If you have a story you want to tell, you can email me at acidmanproductions@yahoo.com. Again, that's acidmanproductions@yahoo.com. Email me, tell me your story. I'll speak it and tell it out loud. And on the Free Lai'Anna page about custody or whatever else, you know what I mean? Because this Free Lai'Anna at We Must Stand. Because we have to stand up. If nobody stand up for us, who will? Like, if you don't get you that new job, who will? If you don't put the money up to the side to get your new car and pay your rent, who will? You. So it's up to us. We have to stand. We have to take care of our communities. We have to look at this house. You got my daughter over here.